I'm I'm more surprised that the case is that the chapter isn't over yet.
遅くなってすまない。手回しをするのに少々手間だった。だが、これで公庫の憂いなく裁きを始めることができる。コメ君、説明を頼んだ。
はい。これよりネズミ小僧の死について裁きを始めることになりました。
Yeah, I guess the fireworks weren't important enough to show. You know, we already had a CG for it. We already had a CG for the test fireworks. Regarding Nezmi Kozo's death. Excuse me? Of course he's dead. What? What?
あくまでも表面上は有無も言わさずネズミ小僧を裁き殺すことにしています。そしてその物言いとして大老永井義明様が出られることになりました。
つまり全て永井様の思惑通りに進んでいるように見せているわけだ。
息子である老中永井光義様は別件で忙しく出ることは叶いませんでした。
That's not suspicious at all. Definitely not. So the one who spread the rumor to Toyama is absent, huh? That'll make things difficult.
また永井様が出られるにあたっていくつか条件があります。一つ、ネズミ小僧に罪を認めさせ必ず死罪にすること。二つ、ネズミ小僧をシラスで今日中に打ち首にすること。三つ、ネズミ小僧に吟味をするのは一回限りにすること。
Of course it's that restrictive. Why wouldn't it be? It'd be too easy if we were able to question him freely, you know?
この三つです。
What kind of domineering? They're completely unreasonable.
そうだ、むちゃくちゃだ。そして物言いには我ら新選組がつくことはできなくなった。
What? Why is that? This is against the law.
すべては幕府のこと。なので、部外者である我らは必要ない。とのことだ。
Right.
中町奉行所からは物言いが一人、補佐一人、書記一人の3人になります。
So where to proceed with the smallest number of people possible?
永井様の手の者が何をしでかすかわからん。土方と篠には大将を率いてもらい、各所の護衛と見張りをさせている。
Also, this was confusing, right? Regarding Nezumi Kozo's death. Yeah. Like, why? Is it like to the public? Fucking Nezumi Kozo's dead or whatever. What? Do you think we might be forcibly attacked? You're going to die either way. Maybe. I mean, he is supposed to be dead, yes.
そうだ。そして山並と俺で中町奉行所を守る。だから安心していい。
Alright. I'll count on you to take care of things. Should anything happen.
桜お姉様とリム姉様はすでにシラスにいます。永井様とお話しされているようです。
Probably threatening them one way or another. So that we'll do what he wants and put Nezumi Kozo to death.
ネズミ小僧に吟味できるのは一回だけだ。その一瞬を絶対に逃すな。
Right. I'll definitely pull the truth out of him.
無茶するなよ。下手に失敗すれば我ら全員の首が飛ぶ。
Understood, sir.
覚悟を持ったいい返事だ。ではな、あとは任せた。
I mean, I would expect it. I would have expected to expose Nagai's corruption in the last trial, but like I didn't expect it so early. Like last chapter, fourth chapter, next chapter. If I make one wrong move and show suspicion of Nagai prematurely, everything will be ruined and the Nakamachi Magistrate office will be closed down. For the sake of our futures, Toyama Rimu and I must sentence a man to death. Are we getting to that quickly, Yeah, like, if these are the stakes of the third chapter, what the fuck is gonna happen in the fourth one? But I won't let that happen. That's why I'm here. I, Shimeoka, the magistrate of Nakamachi, a guy who's been in a coma for 4 days and now has to serve as the magistrate 3 days after.
仲町奉行大岡氏名ご出座
Let the trial begin. Maybe MC Father death? I mean, yeah. But, like, I thought it would have had ties to Nagai, right? Is it have... That's the thing. We haven't seen the shogunate, right? But, like, are we getting to that level? Because, like, this is feudal Japan. I don't think we should try the shogunate as, like, yeah, I know. We will now examine Nezumi Kozo. Sakura Toyama is on verbal arguments. Rimu Hiraga serves as my counsel, and Kome Kawai is acting as clerk.
そしてわしも物言いの一人。ごたくはもういい。さっさと始めて、さっさと終わらせろ。
I'm gonna hate this trial. Not in a bad way, though. I can only examine Nezumi Kozo once. I should probably get right to the point. Nezumi Kozo, I would like you to testify about what happened to you 16 years ago.
16年前だと。
バカなことを言うな。その当時の裁きはすでに終わっておるではないか。必要なのは今、こやつが生きておること、それ自体が罪ということだろうが。
I can only question him once, and I will hold to that. Now then, 16 years ago. Please testify about what you did to Zhao Itsukigori.
俺がザオに対してことを起こしたとなぜ知ってる？
Yeah, why don't you want us to know, huh? Isn't it better for me to waste my question on on something that's irrelevant to the case? I will explain later. Please go along with it, Nagai. Please go along with it. Nagai will set something up if I go any further.
あれだ。お前が影虎からザオに売られたことを言えばいいだけの話だ。こやつが地下牢にいたのはザオの金を盗み恨みを買ったから。それ以外理由はない。そうであろう？おうか。
Yeah, but you're not him, right? You're not Nezumi Kozo. Yes, that is correct. Please tell us why you were placed in the dungeon. Yeah, why are you talking for him? What are you trying to hide, Nagai?
黙っていては時を無駄に過ごすだけだ。父上との因縁もあると思うが、それは忘れ、仲町奉行に全てを話せばいい。
そうとも。遠山の娘の言う通り、もう影虎に会うことはできん。
Did Nezumi just catch on that we knew? that was a weird reaction.
諦めて、ここで罪を認め、死ぬがよ。
わかった。
地下牢に入った原因を話せばいいんだな。
Yes, that would help. I think he knows.
死罪になったが、運よく北町から逃れることができた。その後、一番の金持ちである蔵王の屋敷に忍び込んで盗みをしたが、捕まった。そして地下牢に入れられた。そんだけだ。
Thank you for your testimony.
これでしまいかの。ほれ、さっさと沙汰を言い渡せ。
Hey guy, it is normal procedure for sentencing to occur after I have a chance, after I've had a chance to pursue the claims a little further. As such, I ask that you permit me to proceed with this established practice.
ならばさっさと終わらせろ。わしも時間がない。
All I can do now is have faith in Nezumi Kozo. Otherwise, this is going to end in him being executed. I wonder which option I should pick! Please tell us why you were placed in Zhao Itsuki-gori's dungeon 16 years ago.
俺は北町奉行、遠山影虎に裁かれ死罪となった。だが俺を盗みをした理由を聞いた影虎が哀れに思い、条件付きで釈放してくれた。
Ah.
待てお前、何を言おうとしておる。
That's interesting.
条件は一つ。蔵王の家に欠板状がある。それを盗み出せとのことだった。そうすれば俺は死罪免除となるという話だ。
おおか、こやつの口を塞げ。でたらめだ。
永井様、同じ物言いとして言わせていただく。証人が証言している時はまだ我らの出番ではない。だから黙れ。
お前、そのようなことをわしにどうなるか分かっておるのか。
ここは仲町のしらす。何人たりとも町奉行の意に逆らうことは許されん。
Yes, that a threat?
者ども、出会え。
He isn't even trying to hide it.
もうよい。こんな茶番はしまいだ。わしが直々に打ち首にしてくれるわ。
Unfortunately, the Shinsengumi is guiding our surroundings, so no one will be coming.
何?
The guy, your role is verbal arguments. You have to listen to what Nezumi Kozo has to say first. Only after that will I hear your objections. Ah, that's a new sprite. Please continue, Nezumi Kozo.
なら全部話させてもらうぜ。最初から全部でいいんだよな。
No, not at all. Please tell us everything from the beginning.
俺には昔、嫁がいた。妻は芸者で超売れっ子の美人だったさ。
Oh?
どんな理由かはわからねえが、とにかくあっちが俺にベタ惚れだった。俺は貧乏だったが、それでも構わねえってことで全てを捨てて転がり込んできやがった。そんで子供ができた。産んだと同時にぽっくり流行り病で死んじまった。
The guy, what did you do?
俺は誓った。生涯どんなことがあってもこの子を守り通すとな。
Nah, hang on a minute. Nah. Are you implying that this has his genes? Surely not. I'm just jumping to conclusions, right? Surely surely it's not an important fact that his wife was a fucking geisha who had a child.
だがそいつがうまくいかなかった。なんせ美人なあいつの子供だ。
Yeah. The guy is the child is also a girl, huh?
よしよし、器量よし、ついでに頭もいい。将来有望な子に育とうとしてた。
Who else is beautiful? I mean... Yeah.
だがある時、娘に目をつけたって輩が金を払うから売ってくると言ってきやがった。娘をだ。額は凄まじい金額だったが、俺は突っぱねた。何度も突っぱねた。だが俺が突っぱねても周囲はそういかねえ。俺がいない間に娘に言いやがった。あんたが行けば親父は幸せになる。このままじゃあんたは親不孝者だとな。娘はそれで俺が幸せになるならとかけなげにも言いやがる。これが耐えられるか。だから俺は元を絶つことにした。娘を買おうとしたクズどもに二度と立ち上がれないほどの傷を負わせる。抜け出せない不幸のどん底に叩き落とし、矛先を娘からそらす。そして盗みを働いた。金はいらねえから適当にばらまいた。
I mean, it makes sense why Sakura's dad would be sympathetic towards Nezumi's story, considering that he also has a daughter and was very young at the time. Who was very young at the time.
そうしたら勝手に呼ばれるようになった。ネズミ小僧ってな。
Yeah, because you're a rat. Oh, Nezumi means mouse. Never mind. And that was the reason you began to steal money?
ああ、そうさ。義賊でもなんでもねえ。ただのコソ泥だ。
What is his real name? Yeah, let's hear his real name. Surely nothing related to Iriha, right? Let's find out.
そんで俺は目的を達成した。娘を買おうとしていた輩全員を貧乏の底に叩き落とすことができた。
All except one. Is that what he's gonna say?
だがな、そこで気が緩んじまった。後を残してあえなく捕まっちまったんだ。
What a dad. Yeah. dad of the year right here.
死んでも後悔はなかったな。心残りだったのは残してきた娘のことだけだった。
そこで父上に捕まり裁きとなったわけか。
そうだ。影虎に事情を話すと、あいつは俺の身軽さを買ってある提案をしてきた。蔵王の屋敷にある欠板状がある。それを取ってきてくれれば釈放してやるってな。
父上がなぜそんなことを？
さあな。ただ秘密裏に追っていた事件だと言っていたのは覚えてるぜ。
Another case from 16 years ago. No! Do not!
屋敷に忍び込んで欠板状を盗んだはいいが、バレて追われちまった。俺は追っ手を払うために隠れ潜んだ。欠板状を渡すまでは死ねねえってな。その時、ちょうど潜んでいた場所にぬいぐるみがあったんだ。
There it is. Didn't I say that the teddy bear was Hang on, let me think. Didn't I say that the teddy bear that Sakura has was given to her by fucking Nezumi?
もう追ってから逃げ切ることはできねえって観念した。だから、俺はそいつの中に欠板状を入れて、影虎の屋敷に放り込んだ。
Damn, I can't believe Sakura secretly had the blood pact the whole time.
そして追っ手に捕まり、地下牢で拷問の毎日よ。
A blood pact. That's the reason?
それが本当のことだと信じるのか？証拠も何もない。あるのはこいつの証言のみではないか。さっさと死罪にしろ！この虚言癖の男をな！
それで大滝と協力したのはどうしてだ？
Yeah, after his outburst. Definitely nothing suspicious about his outburst.
ああ、あいつは俺の世話をしてくれるいいやつだったからな。それに、ザオを殺した動機を聞いて、助けなきゃならねえと思った。
Yeah, so his motive for helping her out is that he's a good person. That's the motive. He's a good person, and potentially his daughter is friends with her. You know, her motive?
俺の娘、お月のためだと言ってたんだ。だから、俺も命をかけた。
Okay, it's not potentially anymore. It's...
井出はつきがお前の娘だと？
そうさ。俺の名前はネズミ小僧なんかじゃねえ。井出羽湯殿。
There it is.
お月は俺の生き別れの娘だ。あいつ、あんな立派になってて驚いたぜ。
The bombshell. Yeah, it's a bit anticlimactic when you figure it out as soon as he says his wife was a geisha and she had a daughter. You put two and two together, you're like, it can only be one other person.
そういうことか。ならばお前の行動もすべて合点がいく。
You know what would have been a bombshell? My daughter was Sakura. That'd be a fucking bombshell.
俺が持ってる真実は、それが全てだ。もうなんも隠しちゃいねえぜ。
Or someone we haven't met yet? Yeah. If it was someone we haven't met before, she would have definitely been relevant to the next chapter. Zhao must have taken Tsuki in and treated her favorably because of her value as a hostage. Thank you very much, Yudono. Now then, verbal arguments. Do you have any objections?
ある！それが真実だとは到底思えぬ。すべてデタラメではないか。
Well, it definitely seemed unreasonable to him, considering that he doesn't know about any teddy bear that Sakura definitely doesn't have.
死罪を免れようと嘘をついておる。それに騙されるお前らもお前らだ。
Why? Why to what? I said a lot of things that you could question.
何も証拠がないのに何を納得したような顔をしておる。この脳なしどもが。
Him? Oh, because he probably doesn't know that about... He doesn't know that Sakura has the teddy bear. Are you sure about that?
なんだと?
In fact, the proof is in our very own dormitory. And that proof is located in the fish! It's... We have proof. Toyama, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to expose your secret.
何のことだ?
Of course she doesn't realize it yet. Rimu, I need her to hurry and get the stuffed bear that is in Toyama's room.
熊のぬいぐるみ？さくらちゃんの部屋にそんなものが？
それはただの趣味じゃなくて勉強の一つとしてだな。
No, it's more like a extremely vital piece of evidence that you've had with you for 16 years. Just go get it, please. If there's more than one, then bring them all. Really is exposing her secret.
了解。ちょくら走って行ってくるぜ。
なぜ私のぬいぐるみが必要になる？おかしいだろ。
Come on, Sakura. You're smarter than this. Toyama, remember that story you told me about how you got your most precious stuffed animal?
ああ、空から降ってきた不思議な出会いで。まさかそれがそうだというのか？
へえ、俺が投げたのはてっきりどこかの誰かが拾ったもんだと思っていたが、まさか影虎の娘が。
Why would it fall from the sky? Yeah, you know, she's had her time as the magistrate. Maybe she should have thought about her story again. Be like, hang on a minute, that doesn't really make much sense. Someone would have had to throw it over the wall or something. Hope it is still in it.
まあ可愛かったんでつい。
こんな茶番に付き合っていれるか。わしは城へ帰る。ネズミ小僧の裁きはお前らだけで進めればよい。
Well, please wait. You cannot do that.
あ？なんだ、老中のわしに立てつく気か。
I mean, you have to be here. Your verbal arguments.
役割などどうでもいいわ。物言いも破棄する。
No, you can't do that. That's not allowed. You misunderstand. I'm no longer trying, Yudono.
何が言いたい？
Yoshiaki Nagai. You are under examination on suspicion of planning an attack on the magistrate of Nakamachi.
わしを吟味するだと？
The fucking face he's making.
命が惜しければ撤回せよ。まだ間に合うぞ。
I bet my own life on the outcome of every trial we hold. There is not a single person standing here from the magistrate's office who clings to their life. He is utterly flabbergasted.
おっしゃー。全速力で取ってきたぜ。
Thank you, Rimu. You don't know. Does the stuffed bear look familiar?
もう16年も前の話だ。正直ぬいぐるみってだけで細かいところまでは覚えてねえ。
I'm surprised it's been able to no, not survive for that long. Well, like, surely she's had to wash it, right? And if the blood pact is on paper, like, what would have happened to that paper? Yeah, no, I hope it's still in there. I hope it's still intact. Let's open up the back of it to check.
ちょっと待って。開けるってどう開けるんだ？
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to kill him. I mean, we'll just rip it open.
アホ！バカ！そんなことしたら熊吉がかわいそうだろうが。
熊吉って名前なんだ、あのぬいぐるみ。
Then you open it, Toyama. Look at his face. And then you open it, Toyama. We need to see what's inside.
わかった。熊吉すまない。背中を少し開けるぞ。
Toyama takes his sword and carefully cuts open the back of the stuffed bear.
中身は綿と折りたたまれた書状だ。
I guess she's never actually washed him in the 16 years that he's had Kumakichi. Give it to me. It says, huh?
どうした？何と書かれている？
Why that in a bear? More like The next question, the real question is how? How that in a bear? Shogun Noritoki is a shogun worthy of being our puppet. I swear to take away the status or life of anyone who threatens his position. The signatures of several shogunate leaders are written here, with Nagai at the top of the list. Blood Pact. The pact that Nezumi Kozo stole from Zhao's house. The Signes, fucking Christ. Signes resolved to make Noritoki their puppet and remove anyone who stands in the way.
待て、将軍は青い則時様ただお一人のはず。それなのにか？
This is so much bigger than what I expected. My brother in Christ, how do you up the stakes from this? Wait.
そもそも則宗様には男子がいなかった。
How much power did the person who fucking Shime's dad piss off to get him killed?
だから弟の則時様が将軍になられたのではないか。
If that's the case, then all the people written here are using Noritoki as a puppet. The guy, this is indisputable proof of that. And this is how it always comes down to whenever there's anyone in fucking power in an Ace Attorney game. It's you show off all the evidence of why they are the worst person in the world, and they're like, so what? Because I have so much power, blah blah blah.
将軍がどうした？それだけでわしが何かをやったという証明にはならんだろうが。
No, it is proof. The attack on Toyama and me, the fake evidence planted to frame Tsuki Itaha. This is proof that you are the one who planned it all.
Huh? Oh!
This is just one piece of decisive evidence, important but not absolute. However, this final piece serves to connect all the others.
お前、初めからそのつもりで。
Okay, look, Nagai, I knew you were dumb, but like, I didn't think you were so dumb that you didn't realize this until after he blatantly says it. He blatantly points it out to you. Yes, that's right. I wanted the evidence to support our suspicions. Now that we understand everything about your reasons, we no longer have anything to fear.
何をするつもりだ？わしは老中長井義明であるぞ。
If you are not convinced yet, perhaps we need to discuss it more thoroughly. Throw down, throw down.
わしが一体何をしたという？言いがかりも大概にしろ。
These are not false. They are not false. You knew that Yunino was being held in Zhao Tigori's dungeon. And when he died, you saw your chance and made your move.
動き始めただと？何をわけのわからぬことを？
Here is one piece of evidence to prove that. What do you... Huh? What? Is it the scattered coins? The stolen gold that was dispensed around Okacho.
それがなんだ？あやつはネズミ小僧。それぐらいやってのけるだろうが。
Yeah, but how is he able to spread the money if he was locked up in a fucking prison cell? No, there's no way he could have done it.
ザオを殺したやつに協力したと自白しておったではないか。
Those are two completely different things. And he did help with that, but this is a separate matter. Yuno just made use of the fact that gold was distributed. He built it into his story later. He likely thought it was Otaki helping him, but it wasn't.
なぜネズミ小僧ができぬと言える？
Because He had been locked up for 16 years. He'd forgotten how to steal things. Yeah, he forgot all of it. He'd been locked away for 16 years. Yeah, what? It's because he forgot how to steal. You don't know, wasted and colorblind, couldn't have carried more than 3 kan in gold. You decided that the Nakamachi Magistrate's office would convict Yudono. But then I proved that Yudono is innocent. And so you went and ordered it, the worst possible thing.
なんだというのだ。お前には何が分かっているというのだ。
The attack on Sakura Toyama and me. When you realized the danger to yourself, you ordered us killed. But that backfired on you, didn't it? How would he know if it was gold tried to kill? I mean, look, I already pointed out that it was gonna be the guy. This isn't like a... It's like, okay, this is the most obvious culprit in everything that has happened in like everything that hasn't been explained yet. It's more like a... We know who it is, we're just trying to find out how to actually convict him.
だが、それがどうしてわしだと言い切れるのだ。わしが直接手を下したとでも、すべては憶測ではないか。
Speculation. Then allow me to prove it. What is this smug expression on your fucking face, Shime? You've been asleep for 4 days. Things appeared to go in your favor when I was unconscious and Toyama became magistrate. That's when you realized if you couldn't kill Nezumi Kozo, you could simply take a hostage. And that person was Kiidaha. Kiidaha. You planted enough evidence to have her put in jail as a suspect and use that as leverage. In doing so, you hope to threaten Yudono into handing you the blood pact. Isn't that right? Then your son, Mitsuyoshi Nagai, told Toyama a baseless rumor. Toyama was deceived and almost put Idaha on trial. But she never went through with it. That's because Toyama is far wiser than you thought. Hang on, Shime! I think you're giving her a little too much credit. The only reason she wasn't on... She didn't go to trial... She didn't put Idaha on trial is because of the people around her who are like... absolutely fucking dismissing her and destroying her. And like playing into her insecurities. Finally, after solving the crime, we asked ourselves who had interfered with our investigation.
やめろ。次ならやる。金もやる。だからやめろ。
But for this reason, he has to say it like that. Sure, I guess. You know, he doesn't want to make Toyama feel bad. We now have proof that shows who did it. The blood pact. The blood pact that claims Noritoki as your puppet. You don't want to you want to make sure Toyama doesn't feel bad that you almost let this conspiracy go unnoticed. Yeah. You feared that this would be found out, and that's why you interfered with us. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Yoshiaki Nagai? I guess that's a no.
くそくそくそ。なぜいつもわしの邪魔をする。
Great argument. I thought it was the other way around, Nagai.
今回の件についてはもはや言い逃れはできない。観念することだ。 だが腑に落ちない。どうして今まで中町奉行所の邪魔をしてきたんだ？
I was waiting for this. You know, I thought we were gonna get this in the last chapter, but I'm glad we're getting it now. The guy, why have you been forcing us to rush our trials up till now?
そんなことぐらい己らで推理すればよかろうが。
Okay, fuck you.
欠板状に関わりがあるってこと？
I mean, probably. Rimu, why do you think that?
いや、だって何かを邪魔するってことは気に食わないことがあるってことでしょ？
No, it's something Shime's dad. It has to tie back to Shime's dad because that's what we're gonna have to do in the next chapter, right? We're gonna have to uncover this whole fucking grand conspiracy. Look, we've only gotten one person in the blood pact, right? We have to get everyone else convicted, or whatever.
だったら一番に考えるのはまず欠板状に書かれる内容のこと。つまりこれを遂行するために私たちに嫌がらせをしてきたとか。
私たちが傀儡政治の邪魔になると判断したからか。
It's because we were too smart. That's why. That's why. You know. In that case, Kagetora and my father should have been receiving more intense pressure.
じゃあなんだ？他に何があると？
Well, you know, there isn't any pressure more intense than getting murdered. This is just a theory, but if the blood pact is indeed the reason, then that means there is someone among us who is a threat to the person they have in place as their puppet. Is that right? Is that right, Nagai?
その通りよ。ようわかったな。
There is someone among us, sus, who is a threat to the person they have in place as their puppet. What? What's her name? I wonder who has been essentially playing the most minor role out of all of the cast that we've had frequently in every chapter. That has there is someone among us who is powerful enough to threaten to actually be a shogunate, I guess. Yeah. She seems smart and always watching them. I mean, I'll give the game this. At least for once, actually no. Once again, we're convicting a guy, but it's not because he killed someone. It's because he tried to. So it's still 3 for 3, right? 3 women, 3 murderers, 3 murderers, 3 women. But who is that person?
誰だと？まさかここまで来てわからぬふりをしておるわけではあるまい。
He probably killed many innocent people in the past. I mean, sure, but we aren't convicting him on those crimes, are we?
わしがこうして裁かれることを静観して何を思っておる？青い金則様よ。
Kananori Ow.
金則様は先の将軍則宗様の一人娘。このようなところにおわすわけがない。
Oh, daughter, huh? Real interesting here. That listen. She would be a contender, but like Okta has played too much of a role. compared to Yamanami. Right? I know who it is. Shut up, Dexter. We know you know. You played the game. I've heard about her before, but we've never actually met.
おるではないか。そこにおるではないか。
It can't be. Ah.
黙っていては何もわかりませぬぞ。金則様。
今までの嫌がらせの数々はすべて私がいたからこそだというのですか？
So it just coincidentally happened. Makes sense. We never learned about her. I mean, yeah, she is such a mystery. It's like she just shows up, right? Her first scene in the game is her covered in blood, right? And then after the trial, we just suddenly decide to hire her, and just don't question it after that. And she's capable. She's a little too capable, let's just say.
そう思われるのであれば、そうなのでしょうな。
小梅、いや、あなたは本当に。
ええ、そうです。私は青金則。父則宗より正式に位を受け継ぎし、正当なる将軍。現将軍、則時叔父様は、私の影武者です。
What? Huh?
もうしまいだわ。これで全てしまいだ。
See, this is the bombshell you're waiting for. Kwame is the shogun. Then what is she doing here in the at the Nakamachi Magistrate's office?
大岡、奴に沙汰を言い渡せ。これ以上上様に無礼を働くは万死に値するぞ、永井義明。
黙れ！お前らにわしの何がわかるというのだ。
Yoshiaki Nagai, you can spend your days in jail for the crime of planning the assault of the Nakamachi Magistrate. A verdict will be handed down by Kananori directly. Kananori directly.
おかしめ。お前さえいなければ。お前さえいなければ。
Listen. All I'm gonna say is, the only reason you're being convicted here is because you tried to kill Sakura and Shime. You tried to plant fake evidence. And you tried to do everything in your power to stop them from figuring the truth out. You couldn't be any less suspicious by doing the things you did. This is the end of the trial. If you did nothing, you would have been safe. Exactly. If he simply just sat back, did absolutely nothing, no one would have known. There is a potential that, maybe, we've fucking figured out that, that Nezumi wasn't actually the murderer, right? So maybe there was a potential, right? But he just... How do I say this? He more so made it more obvious that he was the one who did all the things. He made himself more obvious. Yeah. right? Like, the Blood Pact isn't exclusively him. It's him with other shogunates, right? It's suspicious that he's on the Blood Pact, right? But he wouldn't have been convicted on the crime of attempting an assassination on the magistrate. Fuck. I got one thing wrong. He didn't want to go down all alone, so he brings in Komei into this and is like, she is the magistrate, and now I am the she is the shogun, and now I am the magistrate. Okay. I was confused as to why I didn't get that achievement for getting all perfect last time on all perfects for every trial last stream, right? But now I know why. Because it wasn't over yet. The guy was handed over to the Shinsengumi and carted off to prison. We will likely be putting each of the officials connected with the guy on trial one after the other. But more importantly, my lady, why did you disguise yourself in such a place?
騙すつもりはありませんでした。嘘をつくつもりもありませんでした。
But like, the way you acted when Shime walked in on you, Rimu, and Sakura. What about that part, you know?
ですが、結果として迷惑をかけてしまったのは事実です。本当に将軍様なの？はい。
にわかには信じがたいことではあるが、証拠は揃っている。それに、あの長井がこんな意味のない嘘をつくとは思えない。
長井は悪い人じゃなかったはずです。
Really? That's strange. I can't imagine him being anything other than a piece of shit. Also, I jumped the gun on Yamanami, alright? But she definitely plays a role. Definitely will play a role next chapter.
権力と地位に固執していましたが、国を悪い方へと導こうとはしていませんでした。そう思わされていただけなのかもしれませんが。
Maybe he was jealous that the next shogun was a child, you know. Maybe that's why he became evil. No, I think it is only natural for you to feel that way. It is the Nagai faction that was trying to deceive you to satisfy their own evil desires.
それも暴かれました。皆さんのおかげです。
Yes, my lady. Komei's demeanor changed the moment it was revealed that she was the shogun, and it was enough to change her own attitude as well, my own attitude as well. She behaves completely naturally, with a dignified manner and a fearless gaze. I'm convinced just by her presence that the person before me is indeed Kananori. Naturally, Toyama's and my manners changed to reflect that. Now, how'd you like to settle this case?
それは影虎とも協議して、後ほど長井たちには沙汰を下します。
She is good at acting. She is good at acting innocent.
上様は、なぜ我らに紛れてこのようなことを？
それは。
Just as Kananori is about to speak, we hear a great commotion coming from the main gate of the magistrate's office. And then a stampede of many feet coming towards us. What's going on?
上様、私の背後にお下がりを。
大丈夫です。きっとここに来たのは私の叔父。
The person who enters the courtroom is exactly who she said it would be. The Shogun Noritoki Ao. Yeah, okay. This is okay. Maybe he is very stereotypical fucking shogun-looking character.
うむうむ。苦しゅうないぞ。おれ、お前たちは下がれ。大勢おっても仕方ないであろう。
The men with him, presumably his guards, fall back behind him quietly with a nod. Two shoguns in our court. I can't wrap my mind around it. No, it's still one.
のりときおじさま、この度はご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ありません。
聞いたぞ。何やら長井が物騒なことを考えておったとか。余はあやつを信頼しておった。未だに信じられん。傀儡が何がしという話もな。
はい、私も信じがたいことだと思っています。ですが、事実なんです。長井はのりときおじさまを傀儡にしていました。私が不甲斐ないばかりにすみません。
おいおいおい、そなたが謝ることではないだろう。
We have no part in this conversation. Unable to speak without permission, we remain silent. Rumi, for her part, has been speechless for quite some time now.
中町奉行所の者たち、ようやってくれたな。褒めて使わすぞ。
Yes, sir.
何か望みはあるか？ん？
Dexter? Don't say anything. Desire?
恩に報いるためには報奨を与えるのが常。
God fuck
何が
damn it.
欲しい？
Well, I would like to ask one question if I may. Why did Kanamori live with us? Kananori.
おお、そのことについてか。金則り、説明するのだ。
少し長くなりますが、いいですか？
Of course.
私は生まれた時からずっと城の中で暮らしてきました。父則宗は私を溺愛し、常に何不自由ない生活を送ってました。ですが、父には面白い癖がありました。それはお忍びで庶民の生活に紛れることです。
Ah, okay. Really?
人の生活を肌で感じ、声を聞き、現状を知ること。それが大切だと教わりました。
Maybe the Raiden Shogun should learn a thing or two from him. But well, she doesn't actually. She barely leaves the castle anyway. Maybe Nahida should learn a thing or two from him.
父はいつも危機として私にそのことを語りかけてくれました。聡明で行動力があり、決断する力を持つ類まれなる将軍。それが父則宗でした。
Norimune was famously one of the best shoguns in history. Why are you talking about him like it's been 100 years? Like he died 100 years ago. In history, brother, he died in your lifetime. He wasn't swayed by social status and gave positions to those who deserved them based purely on their talents. He appointed my father and Kagetora, both young men with promising futures in Minamimachi and Kitamachi. At any rate, he was someone who liked to bend the rules and do his own thing.
ですが、そんな父には一つだけ欠点がありました。
He had cancer.
男子の世継ぎがいなかった。父には私以外の子ができなかったんです。
Oh, never mind. I thought it would be more serious than that.
ですがそんなこと、父には関係ありませんでした。
That is a problem, especially back then.
父は存命中、もし私が死ねば、 次の将軍は金乗りにすることとお触れを出しました。そしてほどなくして亡くなりました。私は将軍になりました。ですがそこからが大変でした。諸外国との交流などで幼い女が出ればこの国はおかしいと思われてしまいます。ある程度成長し箔がつくまでは影武者を立てよう、そういう話になり、叔父の則時に白羽の矢が立ったのです。
I will not relate this to anything that is current day. I've already done that I've already done that too many times. So Noritoki is a sort of vice shogun then.
そしてその時から私は外の世界を知りたいという思いが強くなっていました。庶民に紛れて生活をしてみたいと永井に相談しました。その結果、ああして事件に巻き込まれてしまったのです。庶民に紛れる場合は決して将軍とバレないこと、それが守るべきことでした。だから私はずっと可愛い小梅のまま生活していました。ですがこれは私が望んだことです。庶民の生活を肌で感じ、実際に見て声を聞くこと、綺麗なことだけでなく罪や罰から目を背けず、なぜそれが起こったのか見定めること。私はずっと仲町奉行所でそういったことを学びました。忘れないためにすべて日記にしていました。
I always just thought she was doing that because she took her job as clerk seriously. It means she started at some point to see it. She started at some point to see it as a journal. I never knew.
ごめんなさい。ずっと皆さんのことを騙していました。
Please don't apologize. You have not done anything wrong.
誰一人として恨みを持つようなものはおりません。
そうですか。
All we can do was return her apology without forgiveness. Of course, as her retainers, we didn't have much choice, or so most of us thought.
で、小梅ちゃんはこれからどうすんの？
Nothing. Ribu, your tone.
なんかさ、こういうのちょっと違うと思うんだよね。いきなり厳かにうやうやしくなって、君が悪いよ。君たち二人。
Maybe, but
当然のことをしているまでだろう。
私はそんなことされたら心の距離を感じて泣きたくなっちゃうけどな。
see, like I said, Kome doesn't want to change anything.
ここにいるのは可愛い小梅。そうでしょ、小梅ちゃん。
なんだ、もしや余がそなたを連れ戻そうとしておると思ったのか？
違うんですか？
感謝を述べて事実を確認しに来ただけだ。それにそなたの行動を咎めるようなことを余がしたことがあるか？ないであろう。
What do you mean, see? I wasn't thinking that she was going to bring her back.
それはないです。
ではそういうことだ。皆の者、帰るぞ。
With that, Naritaki left accompanied by a trail of people streaming out after him. Leaving Kanamori behind. Kananori behind. Fucking... I keep saying Kanamori, man. It just sounds better than Kananori. And leaving us alone with Kananori. If MC and her get together. I mean... He's marrying into royalty? No. Shogunate? No. Yeah, it is like royalty. He's marrying into royalty. Was she always treated with such caution in the castle too? Left on her own, basically. No one else in the entourage spoke to Kananori except for Noritoki. He would become it? No. Their child would. So Kananori really, never really had anywhere she belonged.
もう口調や態度は戻してもらえると。
小梅だな。
はい。
You're really cool, man?
私は河合小梅です。びっくりしたけど、小梅ちゃんが小梅ちゃんであることには変わりないからね。そう言われるとすごく嬉しいです。ですが、こうなってしまった以上、あまり長くはここにいられないでしょう。
そうだろうな。長い一派を根こそぎ一掃したとしても、今後どうなるか。
Yeah. There's another chapter, Kome. Don't. There's another chapter. There's going to be a bigger threat. The stakes are going to get higher. Someone with bad intentions may come out of the woodwork.
そうだよね。
What was that for?
時間花火の仕掛けの時間だった。
Wait, what? I thought they said that the trial was going to be in a few days. Not the next day? What? I didn't get the memo, apparently.
走って行ってくる。やばい。
Rimu dashed out in a panic. Oh, right. The fireworks are today. That's why they had no time.
このままシラスで見るのは勘弁したいものだな。
寮へ家に帰りましょう。
We're just gonna... Is Sakura just gonna forget the fact that she ripped her bear open? She dissected the bear. She dissected her teddy bear? Yeah, let's do that.